Well, November is National Adoption Month, a time to raise awareness about adoption issues and the need for more adoptive and foster families across the country.
Tonight, one KELOLAND family shares what led them to adoption and what the process looks like.
I'm a planner, so I like to, know when things are coming, and that really doesn't happen with adoption.
Stacy and Casey Reck's journey to parenthood was filled with a lot of waiting.
Tried to have kids on our own, and we tried for about 7 years. Kind of multiple infertility struggles, and so did a lot of discussing, and finally we were like, I think adoption's the right choice for us.
But starting the adoption process would add its own unique challenges.
You definitely have to be ready for it because it's an emotional roller coaster. If you're in it just because of infertility issues, you really have to make sure you're doing it for the right reason, because the infertility issue doesn't go away. You have to be okay with knowing that you're being able to be a mom through a different way.
They signed up with an adoption agency, got their home study completed, and made a profile book to share with potential birth mothers.
You make a book, you hand it over, and you just wait.
The Recks waited 2 years before they heard anything about a potential adoption.
Every time my phone would ring, I would look to see what it said.
When their first match with a birth mother didn't work out, they feared it could be another long wait. But
actually, it was like a week later that Danny actually had chose us, so it was just meant to be.
I forgot about the little rock chalk shoes.
A decision that's made a lifelong connection, bringing two families together forever.
It was emotional. I mean, I had to remind myself that while I'm her mother, I'm not her mom, that I made that decision, and it was a little bit of a struggle. It was a little hard, but knowing that I got to see her and how happy she is, and now she has a little sister and she loves her little sister, and that's the way it should have been all along.
In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND at 10, we'll hear much more from Danny and her experience as a birth mom in the adoption process and what open adoption has meant for everyone involved. It's tonight's Eye on KELOLAND at 10.
And it seems like open adoption is just becoming more popular.
Yeah, those closed adoptions do still happen occasionally, but almost all are open, and it's really beautiful to see what that can look like.
Oh yeah, it really is.